If you've been thinking about getting started creating video for your social media channels, for email marketing, and for your website, you are not alone. So many financial advisors that we work with here at 20 over 10 are asking us, how do I create video? What are your tips? What should I be doing? Where do I upload the video? And so many other questions like that. I promise you it is not as scary as it seems, and it's actually quite simple. So today I'm going to dive into 3 of the most commonly asked questions that we get and give you some quick answers. I'll also be linking below to a full 1-hour webinar I did where I went through everything you need to know about video marketing, and it has much more robust information and tons of slides. So I'll be sure to link that below. It's called Video Marketing 101 Tips for Financial Advisors. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you never miss any of these great updates. Okay, so let's jump in. The first question that I get, and I have my questions listed out here, is what do I record these videos on? So I actually am recording right now on an iPhone X. The 3 best phone cameras that are out there right now in order are the Google Pixel 3, the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, or the iPhone XS. So those have the 3 best cameras. And the reason that I suggest you just start with what's already in your back pocket is for that very reason. It's simple, it's easy to do. Don't make a huge investment in another kind of camera for right now. You can start with the camera that's already in your back pocket just to get going, right? You don't want perfect to be the enemy of just getting it done, right? So start with what you have. That's gonna be if you wanna record a video like this, where you're just talking to the camera. It's just a video of you or someone from your team in your office, something like that. If you're looking to use a tool that allows you to capture your screen while you're talking, there's a tool called Loom, L-O-O-M. That's great, that I highly recommend. They have a free version, and that allows you to both have your picture up on the screen while you're recording, as well as capture your screen at the same time. So for instance, you'll see videos on our channel where I have Google Analytics pulled up. You can still see me talking there, but you can see the Google Analytics dashboard at the same time. So the last option that you might need is if you want to host live webinars where people can sign up, they can attend, but then maybe you also put that webinar up on your YouTube channel, or you share the recording later. What I suggest is called Zoom. So I'm sure many of you have heard of Zoom for meetings, Z-O-O-M, not to be confused with Loom, L-O-O-M, the other tool I just mentioned, but Zoom is great for webinars. So you can have a pretty reasonable price point for a plan, get started. You can invite people to attend your webinar, and then they have an option to auto record it. So you can easily record the webinar and then share it after the fact. So again, in order, use the camera that's already on your phone. Just make sure that you get a good phone with a good camera. Use Loom if you want to record your screen and your face at the same time, and use Zoom if you want to do webinars. Now that we've talked through tools, let's talk about where you should upload the video. So the first place that usually comes to mind and that I always will recommend first is YouTube. And the main reason being that YouTube gives you an added bang for your buck, and that it's highly searchable when someone is in Google. So you can certainly use Vimeo or Wistia or any of those other options that people will ask about. However, you're not going to get as big of an SEO boost if you're on those platforms. The main reasons I see financial advisors using those platforms is because they don't have like the recommended videos that come up next that sometimes people don't like. If they embed a video from YouTube on their website and it says you may also like, you have no control over what videos come up next. So there is that to consider. However, most people are pretty familiar with YouTube and the way that it does that, and so they don't see that as any sort of knock on your content. Okay, so once you've uploaded them into YouTube, make sure if you are using YouTube that you take advantage of YouTube Studio. So that's where you can add great titles to your videos. You can add different tags, so like they come up as hashtags on the video, and you can add even cards at the end, which allows people to click for more info. Additionally, YouTube does have the ability for you to have certain videos that are public and certain ones that are private. So if you do host a webinar, let's say for clients only, you can make that video private, and only those people that have the link to that webinar will then see it on your channel when they go to that link. So that is a great option as well. If you are going to use YouTube and you want to be ranking higher for search, you definitely want to get a great thumbnail as the cover photo for your videos, right? So an easy option for that is called Canva, C-A-N-V-A. It's a free graphic design tool that allows anybody to go in. They have hundreds of thousands of templates in all different categories. You can go to the YouTube templates there and pick a thumbnail that will work best for you. And the last question I get is, once I create the video, what's the best way to get it in front of people? Obviously, you want to put it on social media. However, don't just take the link to what you just recorded on YouTube and share the YouTube link. Social media platforms want people to spend as long as possible on those platforms, right? So if you share a link on YouTube and someone's clicking that YouTube link, they may end up back on YouTube and off of LinkedIn. So instead, all of the algorithms like it better if you upload the content natively. So what that means is, once you've recorded that video and you've uploaded it to YouTube, you actually want to then re-upload the raw video file into your LinkedIn feed. So that's the best way to disseminate it on social media. I definitely suggest using email marketing to get the word out as well. For a lot of email providers, if you try to embed the video directly into the email, it won't work great, but you can take the thumbnail that you created or even a screenshot of the video and then hyperlink that screenshot, so when someone clicks on it, it takes them, opens it up in a new window to that actual video. So again, those are my quick tips for you today. Again, if you are looking for more information, please check out our full 1-hour webinar where we go into all of this in much, much more detail, called Video Marketing 101, Tips for Financial Advisors. And if you have any questions, drop them below. We'd be happy to answer them for you. And again, don't forget to subscribe to 20 Overtime's channel. We share one of these videos every single week just for financial advisors, full of digital marketing tips. Thanks, everyone.